I had really gotten into manifesting and it absolutely changed my life. If you're new here, my name is Rachael Magowan and I'm the founder and CEO of the Divine Feminine Collective. So, about 5 years ago, I was a practicing estate planning attorney. I was working at a private law firm, and while I loved the work I did estate planning and trust and probate administration work, and I loved my clients, I hated the lifestyle. I hated the billable hour minimums. I felt like I was chained to my chair for 10 hours a day, billing away, and it was just not the lifestyle for me that I wanted. At the time, my husband and I had just gotten married and we wanted to start a family. And we're really wondering how we were going to make it all work. So I started considering other opportunities. And at that time, I had really gotten into manifesting and it absolutely changed my life. I was creating the life that I wanted for me that felt truly aligned. And that was living out my purpose of being a communicator and living in abundance. So at the time, I was really wondering what I was going to do. I absolutely loved manifesting. And I knew right then and there that I was going to, at some point, teach people about how to manifest. It had fundamentally changed my life and my mindset in the way that I thought and I moved and I lived. And I wanted to share that with other people in my own way. It took me 5 years to do that. So this is truly a 5 years in the making dream that has come true. But it took that long to get to this point to where I felt comfortable and able to shift into entrepreneurship. I pivoted from being a lawyer to going into wealth advising into the corporate world. And at the time, what I manifested was not a specific role or a job because I didn't really know what I was going to do at the time. I was focused on the lifestyle because the lifestyle I was living was so contradictory to who I was and am at my core that I needed a full-on 180 change from what I was doing. So that's what I did. I pivoted into that role and worked in that corporate space until I began my pivot into the world of entrepreneurship, which I have so profoundly love. I love being able to create what I want and that all of what I do is mine. And every day is a choice about what I work on and who I work with and where I'm doing it. There's an incredible freedom in it. And it's perfect for me and my personality. And I know it's not for everybody, but what manifesting taught me is that you get to create the life you want. You don't have to live by somebody else's standards or rules or lifestyle. The world is truly your oyster. And if you are just really clear about what you want and you put aside any fears you have of why it can't work out and you trust the process and you surrender that everything that is meant for you is already on its way to you, you will be amazed at all of the amazing things that will come into your life.